Good afternoon, Capricorn, and fellow watchers. Thank you for coming here today to join me in this reading. I am Inner Knowing Messages. Sometimes I channel, sometimes I have something to say that is not necessarily relatable. I am an intuitive, natural reader, and I gave my interpretation on what I feel the cards are trying to say. Please take what resonates. This is a general reading. If this does not resonate with you, please come back another time. But I appreciate you being here and stopping by. Thank you. So we're going to start with Capricorn. Now, you might actually be with someone who is a Capricorn and you just want to sort of drop by and see what their cards are saying, and that's completely fine. Nothing wrong with that. First card, King of Cups. Once I've gone through 3 cards with you today, I will then be drawing a crystal angel card, which is a Doreen Virtue crystal angel card. Second card we have here, Ten of Swords. And we're now going to draw the third card of the tarot. The Fool. Okay. So the first card that we have here is the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups, Capricorns, this card is about mature, compassionate male. Now, it's not necessarily a male, it's just the energy of a male figure. Somebody who has masculine energy. Now, it's about mature, compassionate male, it says. It's calm, caring, friendly, sympathetic, wise, tolerant, diplomatic, balanced, affectionate, romantic, charming, devoted, family orientated, and generous. Now, when I look at this card, I feel that this is somebody that you may have known for some time. Now, they don't have to be older than you. They could just be somebody who, you know, that saying where someone is wise before their time, like they've been here before. So you may have somebody who has masculine energy around you. They could be younger than you, but they are very wise. They're very mature as a person. And they have very good emotional intelligence. They seem to have their head screwed on, very level-headed. So this is a positive person to be around. And the fact that they are very compassionate and they're calm and they're caring, that's a good balance to have around you, because sometimes things happen and you need to be around the right people. The second card we have here is the Ten of Swords. Now, this is about endings and about potential defeats, but it's about possibility of being backstabbed or people backstabbing you, betrayal, enemies, people bad-mouthing and bitching, bitterness, feeling like you're a doormat where people just want to come to you all the time when they need something, and then when you go back to them for help, they just disappear. They're not there to help. You know, you could also be feeling like a failure, a ruin, collapse or a breakdown. You might also be feeling exhaustion, you know, where you're so tired, you're worn out all the time. And the inability to cope, you know, it can make you feel like you're at rock bottom. But there's a positive with the Ten of Swords. So although the Ten of Swords itself, in theory, is the very end, where you know that person is dead with all them swords in his back, it's actually a positive. And you might think, what are you on about? But it is, because if you're dead, aren't you? You can't do, or you can't suffer anymore. You're already at rock bottom. So what happens from there? Well, you pick yourself up, don't you? You move on, you start something new, a new chapter, you refocus, you bring yourself back together, and now you think, right, what is important to me? I am no longer going to be the person that's going to be continually betrayed by people. I'm not here for enemies, and I'm not here for bitching and bad mouthing. I want a quiet, simple life. I don't want any bitterness. But at the same time, I'm not going to be that doormat that people would use you for. I've had enough. I'm done. So this is about a new start. It's about being around the right, like-minded people, like this person here, the King of Cups. This person's energy is more calming, more honest, more loyal than anybody else that has stabbed you in the back. All them 10 people that put those swords in you. They have shown their true colours. Now, there's a quote by the wonderful Maya Angelou, and she said, when somebody shows you their true colours, believe them. So, in other words, if somebody does something to hurt or betray you, that's them, that's their character, that's not you. Now, regardless of what went on, if someone is prepared to do that to you, to hurt you, and to not show loyalty and to not support and love you and respect you, then that's time. That is telling you it's time to walk away. It's time for a fresh start. It's time to refocus, take away what you've learned from those experiences, and now move forward and start afresh, start anew. Now, it's never easy starting again. And I, for one, know that. I've started over and over and over again so many times, including going through divorce and everything else. But you know what? Everything I went through taught me something. And at the end of the day, don't be hard on yourself, okay? Take this now on board that you are now meant to move forward with something new, a fresh start. We're now coming towards the end of 2025. So this is a time now to start thinking what matters to you most, what's important, and to step away or step back from the things that hurt you, or from those that have stepped in or on you, or have stabbed you in the back, or have not been there to support you. Because if it's not a two-way thing, then you cannot be there as their doormat anymore. It's now time for you. It's time for you to refocus and think about what is important to you. And thirdly, we have the Fool. So the Fool is now leading on from the Ten of Swords, because the Fool is brand new. It's a start, it's a fresh start. So the Fool is about being all about innocence. It's about freedom, originality, adventure, travel, foolishness, which can be sometimes fun, giggly, little carelessness maybe, but idealism, youth, spontaneity, lack of commitment, and new beginnings. It's the unknown. It's this feeling right now of, I know I need to make a change. I know I've got to do something now to move forward in my life, because things have happened, people have stabbed me in the back, I've had a terrible time, or something's not worked out like it should, or relationships come to an end, or a job has ended, or something. So now this is the time about, oh, this is exciting. This is like, right, where am I going to go? What am I going to do? But the main thing is about stepping forward, thinking positively, and thinking, right, okay, I might not know where I'm going to end up, but I know it's going to be far better than when I am now. If I decide to move, if I decide to change jobs, if I decide to relocate, if I decide to retrain, learn something, get into education, whatever that case might be for you. But ultimately, what it's trying to say to you is, forget now about what's happened. Yes, it was hurtful. Yes, it was really hard to be betrayed, to be lied to have people not be there for you and support you when you really needed them most. But you know what? It actually gave you the answers about them and as the people they are, and that they are not worthy of you and your time. They are not worthy of your energy and your love. It is now time, my friend, to move forward, to refocus, and to now think, Capricorn, right, what is it now that I'm going to do? And I would suggest going outside in nature, get some fresh air, if it's possible to do so. Even if you can't go anywhere, just sit in your garden, sit outside your front door if you're able to, if it's safe to do so. take a cup of tea with you, or coffee, a drink, water, whatever. Or if you're able to go for a walk in the countryside, a park, or seaside location, whatever you feel called to do in a safe environment, go and do that and just think. Just breathe in the fresh air, collect your thoughts, and think, right, I'm going to draw a line under the sand. I am now going to move forward, and let's see what happens. So I'm now going to draw one card from the Crystal Angels card by Doreen Virtue to end this reading, Capricorns. This card, sorry, my friends, is called Gold. And do you know what's remarkable is I've just done a reading, a spontaneous reading, in fact, and the exact same card came out. So Capricorns, this card is called Gold, and it says divine intervention. God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. Now, again, if you think about this, oops, I'm knocking the camera, sorry guys. You've been stabbed in the back, okay? You've had something really bad happen, or multiple things happen to you. Maybe it could have been throughout the whole year. It could be a terrible year even, or just a day, a week, a month, whatever it is that's happened. But because that's now happened now, because you've come to this end of this chapter, this amazing golden opportunity, this amazing golden start, this fresh divine intervention that's coming in now is clearing that pathway to help you now move forward and to move on and be something or someone, whatever it is that means and matters to you most, whatever you believe in, whatever you feel drawn to, resonates with you, called to do. It's now your time. So this is a golden opportunity, and I would like you to think and take on board that, okay, yes, it's been a pretty shitty time with what's gone on, but something amazing is coming now. Something better is now arriving for me, and I now need to step forward, and I need to be able to breathe, and I need to think about me and what matters most to me. That's going to make me happy, make me healthy, and mentally, more importantly, health with my mental health. I need to be able to be in a place and a position now where I feel, right, I'm whole again, I'm safe, I'm not in this dark place anymore, I'm not with the wrong individuals anymore, I'm moving away from that now. I'm creating this life now that is about you, about your purpose, and about what's mostly, what you feel resonates most with you, what you're about. So there we are, Capricorns. Thank you ever so much for your time with me today. I shall continually update you with readings as often as I possibly can. And please, if you're kind, so please give me a like, a share, or even a subscribe to the channel if you feel called to. And until next time, Capricorns, take care, stay blessed.